Welcome back, everyone, to 3 Lines TCG. For those of you in the United States, happy Labor Day weekend. I hope you're enjoying yourself on this long weekend here. Today, we're just going to do a short and sweet opening. We're going to be doing the illustration boxes, the volume illustration box number 3 and number 4 today. So we have done 1 and 2 in the past. Obviously, these ones have slightly different set packs in them, and obviously different promo cards. OP12 is in there, which is exciting because we haven't actually opened that yet on the channel. And I will be opening that actually this week, I believe. So maybe getting a OP12 video out probably by this weekend. I don't know if we're going to be doing a case or not with that one. But I think we're going to be getting some double packs involved, so it might be interesting seeing the different pull rates and stuff like that. But anyway, without further ado, we'll get into that later on. Let's go ahead and get into this illustration box, starting with Volume 3. Let's go ahead and look at the promo cards first before we get into the pack. So I think these are beautiful. We've got a Monkey D. Luffy promo. It is a OP07 109 reprint here, so actually quite a useful card. And this definitely has the Egghead theme going on. And of course, the other one in this volume box is the Zoro. So the Zoro, of course, will be going to my collection. So I'm happy to add that to it. Surprisingly quite cheap, but I just know it's not as useful as a card. It's got a decent effect and stuff like that, but 5 cost 6k for a trigger. Kind of a situational card, but definitely one that's going to make it to the collection. So happy to add that to it. Let's start with OP08. We'll go in basically numerical order, so we'll do 8, 11, and 12. Let's run through OP08. Now, we've done illustration boxes before, like I say, and it's always been hit or miss. It's either you kind of go big or you get nothing. So, we have an Imperial Flame, so we do have a chance on the start here. We do start with a super rare Charlotte Lin, which is amazing, actually, because that I do need. This is an extremely playable card. Most purple decks do end up running Charlotte Lin, just because of how powerful her ability is. For a late game carry, so I do end up running 3 of those in my Nico Robin deck, so actually quite happy with that. Even though it's only a couple bucks, I know it's not expensive, it's actually a very playable SR, so we'll take that. Now we're on to OP11. Of course, we have seen all of these before. If you haven't, go check out the case opening we did of OP11 a couple months ago. We've got Brooks, we have a potential hit again, so rare into... Oh, we got Seagull Lady. That is the alternate art super rare. We have seen this before. We've pulled 2 of those. We pulled 2 of those in the case, actually. That's a $10 to $15 card. It's kind of held steady even after release, because this is kind of the searcher for the sword deck, for the navy red sword deck. That deck needs support. It's not too good. It's a very high skill cap deck, I would say. You have to really know how to play the game to do all these navy effects and things like that. So it's a useful card, very playable, but 10, 15 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. So we start with a SR and then a alternate art. Let's see if OP12 can keep up the pace. Now, this is all brand new for me. We haven't seen any of these artworks before. Of course, we're going to see... It's very Zoro heavy. I've played with a lot of the new decks for this set, even though we haven't opened anything yet. I played a lot of it on the sim. I love this card with the baby Zoro there, but you need 4 of those cards to run the new meta Zoro deck. And then you'll need at least 4 of these rares, I imagine, as well. It's so busted, honestly. It's kind of stupid. And we do have a Shirahoshi at the end, so we do have an SR. I actually haven't seen this one, so this is obviously new. Is this potential support for OP11 Shirahoshi, maybe? Because I know she needed some support, so just based on reading it, potentially that is some support for OP11 Shirahoshi. Interesting, though. I don't think she's too expensive for an SR, so maybe a couple bucks at most, I imagine. Okay, moving on to the next pack. I do like that Carousel. We will go a much slower in the next big, like, OP12 opening. I think we're going to be doing a double pack case, like I say. So I'm excited for that. Koala, we got the rare, and then at the end... Oh, we got Kuma! Let's go! That is the secret rare for this set, one of the 2 secret rares, and this is actually an extremely playable and expensive card for a secret rare. This is about a $40 to $45 card. Easily it's going to be ran in every yellow deck, mark my words. You will see this card all the time. You will grow to hate this card because it is that strong. It is a 6-cost, 7k yellow card, obviously. He's the 7 Warlords of the Sea, Rev Army, so that doesn't matter though, because as on players, you may trash 1 card from your hand, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life, and then that character gains 2 costs. So it ends up becoming a 8-cost character. So not only is it hard to eliminate with effects, it's hard to kill. It can attack, it can heal. Crazy card. On to Volume 4 now. So our promo cards for Volume 4 are the Mihawk and the Perona, of course. I see that little, like, do you see that smudge there? Let me just double check. I'm just feeling that. I think that's just damage on the actual plastic on the front, and hopefully not on the card itself. There's like 2 like holes basically just under the M there in Mihawk. But hey, beautiful promo card. I really like that one. Obviously we've got Perona as well, a little cheaper, but still a beautiful card. I know Ty took 1 look at that boob window and he said, I gotta have it. So I'm sure he's already got 5 or 6 copies of this, but if not, then PayPal is open. Just let me know, buddy. OP08 will do the same order. Let's see if we can get lucky. Honestly, that first illustration box was the best I think we've ever opened. I mean, the best we've done was the Rayleigh from OP08, the secret rare, because that was quite expensive at the time we pulled that. But otherwise, we don't get too... We've not gotten too crazy luck with these illustration boxes. We got page 1, we got a chance. So let's see. Oh, no way! Calgara, alternate art leader, let's go! Woo! Oh, that's a cool card too. So this is actually a, it's actually an off-meta deck. Some people actually like to run this quite a lot. There's a lot of Sky Island. Ironically, there's a lot of Sky Island and the Shandian Warrior cards out there. So you can actually make a quite a decent yellow deck actually with all the old warriors, and it's actually perceived as quite a decent off-meta deck, so you can get some decent wins. And it's a beautiful card. It's about $17 to $20, I think. I think it's gone down a bit, but... Alternate Art Leaders, crazy. Crazy. 2 really overachieving boxes so far. Secret Rare, Alternate Art, Super Rare, and then... We got a leader pack yet? I don't even think we got a leader pack in the first box. Let's see. OP11 now. Carabao, I say another rare, so not a leader pack, another chance. Double rare, okay, had to happen. Shiro though, a very useful card. Both of those are actually very useful rares in the OP11 sets there. Carabao is good with, I think it's Moria. Oh, Baby Shanks and Boogie. Oh. Bro, I can't wait to actually open this set. Like, we're opening up 4 packs. I can't really get a good idea. You get a good idea. You can see them, but I want to take more time when we open up a bit more. Some of these look... Oh, my boy Zora. Okay, we'll look at this one. I'm happy about that one. That looks dope. Carmen. Jin. Okay, so Jin makes a return in this set. That's interesting. We haven't seen him in a while. We opened him, I think, in OP04, so... Hair removal fist. Hey, my boy Magellan's there, too. I might be keeping one of those for the collection. Hey, Kuzan, there's the leader pack. Ironically, though, this is the one I wanted. So, I've been pissed off for 2 weeks because when they released the ban list, I actually was trying to build a blue Nami deck and they banned it. So, I may switch to Kuzan, we'll see. Nice double red there, Tashigi, and then the Zoro event card there. You need both of those for the Zoro deck, so those are probably $1, you know. They're probably quite useful. The deck is crazy, by the way. Green Zoro is stupid. I knew that a month ago because I played it on the sim. Ooh, Ursa Shock. I do like that one. Go ahead, Kuma. Nuke him. If you're caught up with the anime, you know what I'm talking about. Just everyone is on Kuma's side right now. Poker. It's a cool card. Monet. Yeah. What? We got the... There's just a little too... You got the dimples on the hit. I mean, it's just a little too much. I mean, it's too much. Come on. Calm down. Calm down. Don't we spoil it? We got the Baby Zoro. Old man. Rosnot. I do like that one. That's a nice rare. When he's got his hand on Lord's head there. And a Perona SR at the end. So that is the Searcher for the Zoro deck. An extremely playable card. Probably a $5 card, I would imagine. So, not a bad hit at the end there. If you're going to get an SR, this is the one that you're going to want to get. Ty doesn't actually like the artwork there. I think it's, yeah, I'm kind of about the same. It's kind of a bit chibi-like, but if you're into those cutesy artworks, then that will probably go quite well with the, you know, a collection piece for a PC piece. Let's go ahead and run over all the hits. That is all we have for today's video in terms of openings. I do like the Lin, like I say, I'm happy to add that to my deck. The Perona, this was from the promo card, of course, from Volume 4, and the Mihawk, which I will go ahead and ask, which one of these promo cards was your favorite today? We had the Zoro, the Luffy. I'll go ahead and show all 4. Let's just go ahead and do that. So which one of these 4 were your favorites? I think for me it's got to be the Zoro. The Mihawk looks sick too, to be honest. So, but Zoro, I'm a Zoro fan, so. But let me know down below what you think. Tell me which one was your favorite promo card. The Kuma was a great pull, a very, very playable card. I may end up running that in a deck or selling it because, like I say, it's quite expensive. And this Calgora was a nice surprise at the end. Nice little alternate art leader. Can't go wrong with that on one of these illustration volume boxes because they, like I said, they're so hit or miss. You either get 4 leader packs or you get a manga, apparently. I'm the only one that can't pull one, but maybe one day we will. And that day isn't today, but it may be on the next video. Like I say, this week I plan on opening up some OP12. I know I've been a bit AFK for the past couple of weeks, so I apologize for that. I had some family come in town, but we will get back to our regular scheduled videos here this month, starting with, of course, this. And then I do have a deep dive I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. So if anybody's been waiting for another Pokemon deep dive, then that should be coming up this month as well. Otherwise, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Please make sure to subscribe and like if you like this video, and comment down below. Happy Labor Day, everyone, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.